Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man. Now we move on to AA Ron.
What's up, Bobby Cool That Slick Breeze, Eric E. Mac McCabe, Robert, soon to be 1,000-rated McCall,
Nope.
and I'd also like to give a shout out to Danny and Anthony if they happen to be there.
They are both here.
My name's Aaron. I'm from Alabama, and I just wanted to shoot a quick question over there. I wanted to ask, I live in a city in northeast Alabama that doesn't currently have a disc golf course, but they've asked us to make a presentation to send to the city council. I was wondering if I could get some input on what you guys think we should do to try to convince them to build a disc golf course in our town. All right. I'd love to hear your feedback, and you guys keep it real.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, there's no way to really answer that fully.
I mean, just every city that I've worked with has been different.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has their own politics, their own red tape, their own everything that you got to jump through to get the course in the ground, even just to be talked about.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is really, the PDGA I know has a lot of information that you can download for number-wise on their membership and tournaments, and just to kind of take that to the council, be like, this is how it's grown in the last 10 years. You can absolutely use Emporia, Kansas as a reference. I know a lot of people do. I try to do that whenever I'm talking with a city. The Glassbone Open, just the event itself, what it does for the city of Emporia, stuff like that. You can really put together in a nice spreadsheet. Just one thing I would suggest if you're actually going to go give a presentation is just try to be as professional as possible. Be prepared to get questions from left field because they have probably no idea on any of it. Like
disc golf is,
the side, the land you're going to need, the cost, every single thing. And if you need a quote or anything like that, as far as, maybe not design, but if you want design, I'd be more than happy to help out. But baskets, tee signs, all of that, shoot us an email at coursesales@dynamicdiscs.com. We could put together a quote so you can take that quote to the council. That way you'll have a good understanding of the price involved as well.
Yeah.
Super fast on the board. I got a question. How many acres do you need to make a course safely?
That's a broad question.
But let's just say general guideline.
Typically, if it's going to be a championship course, I like 1.5 acres to 2 acres a hole.
Okay.
Roughly.
Cool.
There you go.
Of usable land that doesn't count like the parking lots, that kind of stuff. So
not like the soccer fields that we were talking about earlier.
In my mind, I would think that a general, maybe it may seem like common sense, but just advice is that when you go to these people to tell them about disc golf, don't tell them in generalities. They have probably a lot of people coming to them wanting stuff from them to do things in their town. So you can't just come to them with general things like disc golf's amazing. People love it. We would have so many people come. You've got to give them a lot of information to help them decide whether they're going to take that next step. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, because I've encountered this, people don't understand, is that they don't have the love or the passion that you have for disc golf. So you may think in your mind that disc golf is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but to them it's just another thing wanting money from them. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So don't let that get you down. If they don't seem as excited for it as you are in your presentation, it's okay. It's just you just got to let them know, and they've got to learn more and more about disc golf. So anyway, we keep us updated, Aaron. And like Eric said, reach out to us if you need some information on quotes.